this thing's actually working. Ah, nightmare. Been having a nightmare trying to get this working, guys. Hopefully I've got a microphone this time and I haven't switched itself off. Let me know if you can hear me speaking. Not like last night when I spent like 3 hours speaking to myself and then figured out the microphone wasn't working. Oh! And hopefully it's uploading fine, which I think it is. Cool. Right, guys, thought I'd do a bit of PlayStation Classic. I got the PlayStation Classic set up all ready to go, and I've done a few things to it. Because out of the box, these things they're a bit crap, to be honest. They're the worst of the minis by far out of the box. But if you hack them, they're fantastic. Ah, cool, marvelous. Yeah, last night I was streaming for ages, and then no one could hear me. I thought I was doing okay, but obviously not. Okay, so I'm gonna close this down. 1 second, guys. Let me just close my browser down to make sure we get as many frames as possible going on this thing. But yeah, so PlayStation Classic. Gonna probably play a few arcade games actually. May as well. So yeah, what I've done is I've put a load of emulators on you, and this one guy, this Phil's Doodles, who pretty much does t-shirts and stuff, has put some absolutely awesome menus on this thing. He's drawn all the menus for it, which I reckon are really cool. They're all done like a sort of 1930s comic, which is really nice. Which makes this thing actually worth playing. So let me swap to my TV. We'll play some arcade games. So let's get to the arcade stuff. Sometimes it takes a couple of seconds to kick in. Marvelous. I might try out. Let me think. Dangerous Seed, the arcade version. Oh, my button's up there. So let's put it on D. If it's actually on Final Burn, which I'm not sure if it is. Oh, hang on, I've gone past it. Yes, it is. Is it playable? We'll soon find out. Hey, Rhubarb, how's it going, mate? How's life? Let me know if the talking is too loud and the game needs adjusting. I do have the scan line set up in this, so hopefully it's not going to go too crazy on YouTube. It may do, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass to turn them off. Right, here we go then. Should be quite different to the Mega Drive version I've been playing lately. Music's slower than the Mega Drive version. All looks pretty similar so far. Like I said, it might come out a little bit dark, but turning the scan lines off. I know I should be able to do it actually. Right, okay, so the power-up system is slightly different named. Feels quite similar so far. That's energy. Right, okay, so oh, the boss is coming straight on this then. See some differences already between this and the Mega Drive version. Oh, you can actually destroy parts of the bosses on this one. That's cool. Couldn't do that in the Mega Drive version. Right, hang on a minute, guys. Let's see if I can get rid of the scan line to make it look a little bit better. Shaders. The scan lines are called shaders in Retroarch. Retroarch, it is hard to use, to be truthfully honest. So if I turn that off for now. Ah, cool, they're gone. Marvellous. Yeah, why they call them shaders, I'm not quite sure. The music's the same as the Mega Drive one. Well, not exactly the same sounding, but it's the same music track. Don't seem to have the red weapon. Oh, okay. Now you do have the same sort of bombs. Definitely fire a lot more in the arcade one, as I just took 2 hits. Wonder if you get ship upgrades like the Mega Drive one after you get so far. The enemies are pretty much the same though. Yeah, so I've hacked this PlayStation class and I put loads of stuff on it. And some stuff runs decent in MAME and Final Burn, some stuff doesn't, you know? Just have to test it out and see what runs good and what doesn't. But there's some good arcade games on here, so... And it's a really nice little mini console, I have to admit. Oh, he's just gonna ram me here, that guy. Ooh, you got 2 of these bosses. I have got it twice for a bit. Ah, so you only got to kill the one. Interesting. Hey, right, mate, how's it going? How's it going, Dean? Good evening and all that sort of stuff. I say, if you did jump in here last night, I wasn't talking, which I don't think it... Yeah, and I wasn't talking, it's because I thought the mic was working and it wasn't. So... Dickhead here was talking to himself for like 3 hours. Oh, damn. It's definitely harder on the Mega Drive version. There's a lot more bullets on screen, even if you put the Mega Drive one on Expert. So the majority of the arcade games actually do work quite well on you. There are some that don't. Some of the IRM games don't work that great. But there's MAME and Final Burn on you, so sometimes you can play the game in the opposite one. You can play it in MAME or something because they don't work in Final Burn. So yeah, as with all these mini consoles, there is a little bit of lag, but it's not too bad. You can get used to it. It's reasonable. I think I'm going to use a bomb there. Never really properly played the arcade version of this. Is this the snail type boss? Yeah. I wonder if you can stay in front of it. Oh my god. Like on the... No, you can't. Cool, the boss music and everything is the same. I know, talking to yourself for hours is... might go slightly crazy or something. Oh my god. I wonder why people weren't talking in the chat, like, when I was talking back, and that's because, yep, no one could hear me, I was just basically just talking to myself. Same level layout, mind, on the Mega Drive version. That's quite interesting. Just do my normal initials. Can you actually continue on this one? Yeah, okay. We could do a couple of credits so far we can get. Oh, so you can pick a starting level then. Interesting. It is. I'm sure there's a level option on the Mega Drive one as well. Oh, I do love some shmups, I have to say. It's pretty much, they're my favourite games. I do like a lot of other stuff as well. Another game I wouldn't mind trying out here if it does work. It probably won't though. Is Ninja Baseball Batman. Or Night Slashers or something. But yeah. Ooh, shmups definitely are my thing. Yeah, I like the PC Engine Mini. And that's coming from somebody who owns literally about 5 PC Engines and shitloads of games. Then I think the PC Engine Mini, for what it is really cool. It does have a little bit of sound lag in some games. It does have 1 or 2 frames of input lag, but then all the retro consoles and emulation are all the same. It's perfectly playable. It sounds really nice, looks really nice. It's got fantastic menus, and say if you never really sort of got to play a lot of PC Engine stuff, it's pretty awesome. It is a really nice little unit as well. I would say, like, if you want to have a go at some PC Engine stuff, the games list on there is pretty fantastic. Alright, there's a few games which are 1 or 2 games that are not that great, and you're probably not going to play much, but the other games on there, it's got a pretty fantastic games list. There's some really expensive stuff on there as well. And it does have a couple of Super Graphics games, it has the CD games on there. It's worth it just for 1 or 2 of the games alone. Kill Bear. Yeah, definitely well worth picking one up, I think. Like, especially if I don't know whether you've played the PlayStation. Well, I'm playing this on a PlayStation Classic now. PlayStation Classic, what I would say, out of the box, the PlayStation Classic is by far the worst out of many of the consoles. Out of the box, it's pretty shit. But mod this thing, and it's probably the best. For modding, it's fantastic. And it's super easy to do as well. If you want, once I dive here, I'll go back to the menus and show you the menus I put on you. You can get a build off Arcade Punks. It's got a really nice menu system on it. And literally all you got to do is dump it on a pen drive and then plug it in. The only problem you might have is they've limited the power ports, the USB ports to power on it, on the PlayStation Classic, purposely to try and stop you using pen drives. If you get a SanDisk drive, up to 64 gig, SanDisk's got to be a USB 2. SanDisk Cruiser USB 2, they work perfect, and they work fine, no problems at all. But any other drives you might get issues. But what you can do is you can open it up. There's 2 resistors on each of the USB ports. If you just bridge the 2 resistors together, there is a little guide online to do it. It opens up the power on the USB ports. So what you get on the PlayStation Classic once you've hacked it, I'll go back. So basically the menus look like this on mine now. When you boot it up, it goes straight to this menu system. This is done by Phil's Doodles. He did all the artwork for it, which I think is pretty amazing, the artwork. It's really good. And this is all the stuff that I've got on my PlayStation Classic. All you got to do is get this build, dump it on USB drive, and then it comes with a load of stuff anyway. But then you can just add stuff into it. And then when you go in, what he's done in this bit, I've added loads more stuff to this, so not everything works. When you go into it, he's added like the pictures for the games and stuff as well. and a nice little sort of tells you about each game. Really nice, really fantastic build this is. It's really nice. And same in there, you can go down, you can play. It plays pretty much most stuff. It's a little bit tricky to get the computer games working, like the MSX and that. It can be a little bit tricky, but you know you can get it working. Game and Watch, Game and Watch. Check these out. So if I pick, yeah, check how cool these look. They actually look like the Game and Watches. Okay, not quite sure how you start it. Ah, right, okay, I got you. I haven't really played around with the Game and Watch stuff that much. I can't start the bloody thing. Ah. Anyway, that's the Game and Watch. But underneath all this is the Retroarch Emulator, which you can do various things with this emulator. It does some clever stuff. Only problem is it is a bit confusing. It is a bit of a learning curve to get used to it, but it can do some really nice clever stuff. I got a Game Gear, Game Boy. Oh, check a Game Boy out. I got it set up like this. This is really cool. So say we go to Adventure Island. You can set the Game Boy up like a. How cool is that looking? It just looks like a Game Boy. And because I've turned, because I went into shaders and turned the shaders off. Not the shaders. What's it called? Overlays. That's what I'm looking for. Screen overlays. If I turn the overlay back on, you get the overlay. So it looks like a Game Boy. So basically, you can play Game Boy games looking like on an original Game Boy, like a giant one on your telly. And you can make it look like this, and you can get all different shaders and stuff for it as well. So this thing does some really nice, clever stuff. You can put literally all the consoles work on you, all the handhelds work on you. N64 is a little bit dodgy. PSP, it don't miss. PC Engine stuff works perfect. PlayStation works perfect. Sega CD, all them work really nice. TurboGrafx Mini, even the Vectrex works, and the Virtual Boy, which is a bit crazy. So say like, I don't know, 3D Tetris. It's just, as a little retro box, you can't fault it. It just, you will have issues with pen drives, but like I say, as long as you go less than a 64 gig SanDisk Cruiser USB 2, that'll work unless you do the mod. And then if you do the mod, pretty much everything works. Obviously we haven't got 3D, but I used to have this actually. Only problem with the Virtual Boy, it's the most migraine-inducing console I've ever owned in my life. So you can play Virtual Boy stuff, but I wanted it mainly for the arcade stuff and some of the MXX. So if I go back to what you can also do as well, if you can get a USB wireless dongle, which you can use your PS4 pads and stuff on you. But if you just wire a PS4 pad on you, you can set the you can set all the controls up. I bought the PlayStation Classic when it dropped down to its lowest, so it cost me a tenner. So, and then I paid, I think it was about 16 quid for the, well, actually, I bought a 128 gig pen drive, and that cost me like 22 quid, I think it was. But I was lucky to have it so cheap. Yeah, you can do that. You can use multiple pen drives. That's what I was doing. I said, the way you do it, just get another pen drive. But Ubab, if you mod it, it'll run any pen drive, including hard drives. Yeah, I had it for ridiculous cheap. It like cost me a tenner. But they have gone back up in price now, unfortunately. I had it off Amazon, but that was I had it quite a while ago. Remember they came out that Christmas time. Everyone said they were absolutely dreadful. I think I'm not sure. I think it was by like February or something that they dropped down in price, and I managed to get one for 10 quid. So it was a bargain, really. You won't get them for that price now, though, unfortunately. Um, it does play MSX games as well, which is one of the reasons. Well, MSX can't scroll anything particularly, but they have got some fun games on them. Certain ROM. What I'm finding is certain ROMs don't work. You've got to get a specific ROM set for half of this stuff because I had problems getting Rastan to work. I think that one works. No, it cost me a tenner. Why won't I work now? Yeah. I've been playing this on the Master System, and the buttons are a little bit reversed in here, but we'll play this for a bit. The only problem I have noticed, if you have a look on the right-hand side of the screen, there's like a slightly darker bar down the right-hand side. I don't know whether that's a mess up at this version of the emulator, but it's on everything. I didn't really notice it at first, but it is there. It's all right, I'm standing in it, but there. It's a little bit different to the Master System version, this is. I know the MSX couldn't scroll anything, but it did have some cool games. I managed to finish this version quite a few times as well. Got some nice Gradius games in here. I pretty much got most of the original consoles. I do have a Mega SG and a Super NT as well, which when it comes to Mega Drive and SNES, these days they're my go-to machine. But I do own a Mega Drive and Mega CD and all that stuff as well. From what I've read about this, right, I know they were developed roughly at the same time as the Master System version, and the Master System version is way better. This one it is different, but apparently this was based on the Master System version and came after the Master System version. Like the Master System's got nowhere near that many spikes for it. There are some big differences between the two versions. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? The SG and the Super NT, they're really good. Especially when you run the jailbreak firmware on them as well. Pity the Super NT doesn't do NES games in it. They probably could do that quite easily, I expect, but obviously it would make the NT then, the NT Mini sort of useless. Gotta watch for this. Another difference here between the Master System version is the Master System one, when you jump in the air, even a slight hop, is you basically, your attack power almost doubles. At least that's what it seems like. But it doesn't do it on this one. Yeah, I got a Super Game Boy and a Game Boy Everdrive as well. I got a Super Game Boy 1, I got two Super Game Boy 1s I think for some reason. And I got a Super Game Boy 2. There is a little difference, the Super Game Boy 2 is a little bit more accurate. The Polymega, it looks pretty nice to be honest. The emulation looks pretty fantastic on it. The only thing that bugs me about the Polymega is those add-ons. You've got to buy the machine, which looks nice, but then you have to buy all the add-ons. But what are you going to do with them when you buy them all? You just have them all on the shelf, and you're going to keep plugging them all back and forth, back into it. Plus each add-on, I think, was about, what did they say, about 60 to £70 an add-on, I think it was. And in that respect, that machine actually works out quite expensive. But it does look a nice bit of kit. I'm just not sure about the add-ons. Yeah, you can play the Game Boy through the Super NT. It works. Yeah, it looks really nice as well, doesn't it, when you get them running through there. To be honest, that's why I've been playing Game Boy games as well through there. The music's pretty much the same as the Master System version, maybe a little bit more meaty on you. I do like a bit of rush though. The way you jump is the same as well. Slightly different enemies on this as well. As much as the MSX can't really scroll anything, I do quite like it. These things, they hit you anyway. On the Master System, you can duck down underneath them, but on you... Oh, damn. What do? You can jump off the walls and jump on the ropes, but it doesn't work out that well on this version. Can't tell sometimes whether you're actually hitting these. On this version, you can't tell whether you're actually hitting them. See, I don't really know whether I'm hitting them or not. Yeah, I'm not sure whether you're supposed to do with the down attack to kill him or not. Cool. Yeah, wrong button. Jump over him, is it? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, cheers. It is expensive because it's emulation. It looks a nice unit. I think if they'd incorporated everything into one unit, and then you say you paid 350 quid or something for that unit with everything all built in, the CD drive, a bigger hard drive on it, because the hard drive's pretty small, this is like 32 gig. I think that would have been a really nice piece of kit, because it does look like they've done it really well, but with all the add-ons it works out really expensive. It's a shame that it does actually look really nice, and they seem to have spent a lot of time to get the input lag down as well. Yeah, I've been playing retro games for years, mate. That's why I tend to know quite a bit about it. Seems like I'm really into Japanese stuff as well. I do love shmups though, so they are my favourite games. There's a lot of other stuff I like playing as well, mate. I managed to finish Master of Darkness yesterday on the Master System. I may have a go with that again and see if I can do it a little bit better now I know basically how it works. It's quite similar to the Master System version of this, but it is a little bit different. On the Master System one, you get your energy back as well at the beginning of the level, but don't on this one. Okay. You can get over there on the Master System one, but you can't on here. Oh, the sword, nice. That was bad though. I'll get that as well. I'm not entirely sure what they actually do. No energy. That's what I want. I like lots of different types of games, to be honest, but you know, I like platform games, love shmups, you know, I like racing games. Like I said, I do like a lot of different things. It's not only shmups I play, like, oh damn. Right, I do tend to sort of gravitate towards shmups for some reason. That's nice to have the energy. What I want is the ram's head. The ram's head gives you full power. I might have to take it a little bit easy. Right, this guy's a bit of a git. On you, I'm not entirely sure what's the best way of killing him. He's really hard to hit. Right, that worked then, didn't it? See, I'm not quite sure how do you actually hit him. It looks like you've got to trick him. I got him eventually. Yeah, I've heard the Saturn emulator is really good on it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, the Saturn emulation looks really good. That's pretty impressive they managed to get that working, because that's definitely not an easy feat. Saturn emulation is hard. Oh, come on, red weapon. I don't want that, it takes your energy, that does. Actually, I'm going to go back off the screen. I definitely need some life. You definitely need to get energy. Oh, nearly dead. Hit me straight away. I'm using a arcade stick at the moment. I'm using a Hori. Oh god, one of them cancels. Is that the continue one? Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, I'm using a Hori RAP Kai stick. I like Hori's arcade sticks, they're really good. It is modded though with Shimizu pads. Got to have some Shimizu pads. Fire definitely takes quite a bit off you. Yeah, you got to watch on the continue screen on this. One button cancels. It's loving me with the health now, isn't it? I say, it does have some differences. The last level is different on this compared to the Master System one. The last level is like a boss rush. Ooh, flying skeleton. We're on the Master System one. It's not a boss rush. It's literally just a maze. You can get that, but it's falling in the water. Get the armor as well. I don't know how much of a difference that armor makes, right? Timer is fantastic. Definitely need to get some more energy again. Tricky jump this one. Can I hop jump it? Nope. If that happens on the Master System one, you're screwed. Oh, come on. Tapped it too many times. Enemy right in front of me. Definitely easier than the Master System version. It's the one tricky boss I have problems with on the Master System now, that is. Wrong button. I'm not going to go down there. Get the energy. Another game on the Msx I wouldn't mind trying to beat is LS2. It's different to the Master System one. It looks pretty nice, LS2. Oh, got a weapon anyway, at least. You can also hit the top of the screen on this version, which you can't on the Master System one. I have no idea how you get that. Weapons last a lot longer than you as well. The scourge of video games, bats and birds. A little bit unfair sometimes, isn't it? Chucking the enemies at you right at the start as you walk through. collect that then. Just get out of there, I think. What boss is this one? Really don't know how to do this boss on this one. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, right then. Make sure I don't press the wrong button. How do you kill this boss? Oh, that works. Hits this guy did. Right, can you jump over it? Ah, me hits that guy's thing. Usually the down slash is way more powerful, so I'll try and get him with the down slash. Seem to be doing any better, to be honest. Oh, that was sneaky. Looking up and shooting me, eh? I don't think this is working out any better. Oh, yes it is, I killed him. So jump slash actually is more powerful. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I'm gonna get far on that level with no NG. Go yet. Glad that fireball I was really slow. Oh no! It buffers a jump, you've got to be careful of that. Big jump. How are you supposed to get across that? Get off. Oh, that's funny. Oh, there's going to be another one of those unavoidable pits then. Oh, right, okay, you can't. Won't let you jump through there, man. Ah, no. Not far from the end even, I don't think. Right, let's try this again. Hard skeleton right at the beginning of our screen as well. I'm not sure what that does. This time that. Want that flame sword definitely. Oh, come on, die. That was absolutely awful. If I can get the boss, if I gotta continue, at least it'll be from the boss. Oh no, it's the last level. There's a boss there on the Master System one. Oh, Henry. Right, I think it's pretty much the same way. Like I said, but you do fight bosses again on this version, which you don't on the Master System. Oh, that's nice. Full NG, that is. So all I want to do is go up. Right. This boss now. Right, okay. He's still giving me the flame sword, which is quite nice. Ah, come on, jump. Oh. Do the jump because you actually go a bit faster. Okay, I gotta jump on there and across. That's right, I remember. I think it's to the left. Yeah, it is. Go on, stay there, don't move. Pass away. I was lucky he didn't move. Still definitely keep getting that button wrong. It's opposite on the Master System. Oh, that was a rubbish jump. So, I think it's pretty much the same layout as the Master System dungeon. Don't walk into me, come on. Oh, bugger them, I'm just going. just have to get out of there, don't I? Right, here we go. There's this guy again now. How the hell do you hit this guy properly? How do you trick him? So you've got to get close to him as he falls on you, basically. That's the idea, I think. So basically, draw him out of here. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. This guy's a pain in the ass. Aha, am I wiggling back and forth? Ah, when you wiggle back and forth, he seems to... Yeah, he does. Okay. Maybe there is a trick to him. Oh, come on, shit. Come on, die. Probably an easier way of killing this guy than doing this. Okay. Let me get close to him now. Thank God for that. Wrong button again. Always the wrong button. I need energy. Oh, that didn't help. Can I get across there? I'm not sure where to go now. Dead. We're not far off the last boss though. Right, come on, walk towards me. I'm gonna get hit again by you. Nice. Okay, do I go down or up? Let's stay up the top. Alright, okay, that was handy. Well, you didn't actually walk into me. I do have on Rastan 2. All the enemies just sort of walk into it and ram you. Which is really annoying. Okay, let's just go up here. Let's go across here. Oh, I don't want to go down. I think the boss is up there. I think he's over here. This one's quite tricky. Still definitely not mastered this boss in this version. Oh, didn't get it then. So you can jump over him without getting hit. I remember playing that when it first came out. It's not really my bag, but I remember enjoying the first one when it first came out. It was quite a fun game. I remember buying that for the PlayStation when it came out. Right, so you can jump over these. Yeah, this they did quite a few of them as well, didn't they? Twisted Metals. Wrong button then. I always remember sort of running around dark sort of arenas. I remember using the van with the clown head on top. Very tricky to go over this guy without getting hit. Oh, come on. This is definitely not going well. Yeah, I never really properly played the Spyro games. I've had a quick go with them, but I've never really sort of got into them. They look fun though. Yeah, I never really got I never actually finished a Spyro game. So they did a PlayStation 4 remake, didn't they? Didn't they do like the first couple of Spyro games on a disc, like the Crash games? And I've watched them at Video Games Done Quick, people running through them. And they do look fun. Cool, that's where I stand on the MSX. Which is pretty random, but so let's quit out of that. So yeah, I got loads of MSX games. I wouldn't mind doing that shoot 'em up at some point, but I'm not really into Commodore 64. But anyway, Battle Back Raid. Gotta go back this way. I love Battle Back Raid. Really cool shoot 'em up. Battle Back Raid. Unlimited version, do I want? Or the standard version? Let's go for the unlimited. Yeah, I thought there was. It looks quite nice, a remake as well, doesn't it? I think the scan lines are back on a minute. Hang on. Let me see if I can just turn them off. So the scan lines are in overlays. Overlays. Oh no, they are off. Scan lines are in shaders actually. I turn the shaders off. Better. I prefer the scan lines personally, but they don't work very good on YouTube. It's a cool shoot 'em up. It's a really good arcade game. Yeah, I played the Crash games. I've only finished the first one, possibly the second one. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank. I've only ever finished the PS3 remake. Oh, sorry, I did the PS4 remake as well. You don't normally get to pick ships in this. This game is sort of a sequel to Battle Gregor. It's in the same series of games, I think. Try and dodge this for a while and use my missiles. If you let go of fire for a while, you charge up missiles. There is a scoring mode in this, and to get in it, once you're in it, you see numbers coming up on the left-hand side. To stay in it, you've got to kill big enemies, or you've got to die, or you've got a bomb to extend the scoring period. So you can use death boosting in this game to get more points to keep your multiplier up. You hear the weird noises going on in the background? That's the scoring mode. Gives you an opportunity to get into it. I can't remember exactly how you get into the scoring mode on this, but once I do get into it, I'm going to use my bombs a lot. Keep collecting the little bombs to make up a big bomb. This game has got rank as well, so it gets harder the more weapons you pick up and the more enemies you kill. I'm going to do a charge up here. Yeah, it's a really nice shmup, this is. Well worth firing up MAME and having a go off. I've never seen it in the arcades. I bet buying the arcade board of this is really expensive. Ah, should have used my bomb. I want to kill it with our bombs though. So this PlayStation Mini actually runs these games pretty well. This is quite a hard game to emulate as well. I remember the old Xbox didn't emulate this particularly well. It worked, but it was a bit slow. I haven't got into our scoring mode at all. Also, to score more on this, you get these little icons, the little like gold bars. Them things. If you keep collecting them, they get worth double the points every time you collect them. But if you drop one of them, like if I miss that, they go down in value. But if you keep collecting them, you can get some really good points off them, but it's not easy to collect. See, there's another one there, and I missed it. I'm not sure if the game allows you to miss one of them, and it keeps your bonus. No, it didn't. They drop back to the standard value. Oh. The bomb my guy, I think. Oh shit. Get out of the way. This guy's a bit hard to kill without getting about dying or without a bomb. Oh, nearly had it then. I did. This is one of the games I would like him to do for shock triggers on PS4. I'd love M2 to convert this game. Oh. Dead. What are you saying in the chat? Ah, build. Alright mate, how's it going? Sorry about last night. For some reason, my mic wasn't working. I didn't realise. So I wasn't being an ignorant bastard and ignored you. It was just somebody mentioned the mic wasn't working literally about 3.5 hours in. So I was talking to myself for ages. Oh, you can't... has it gone off? Hang on. 1 second. Ah. Right. Can you hear me, guys? We're back. I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully the mic's back as well. Is the picture going to change? Come on, picture. Change. Hey, cool. Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. Hopefully we're back up and running. Yeah, I think my PC's a little bit old. I could do with a new PC really, I just can't afford one at the moment. And my capture card's old as well. I could do with a new capture card, new PC. It'd make things a lot easier, I think, to be honest. Yeah, you can. It's just money, innit? That's the thing. I was thinking about maybe getting one of those mini PCs. You can get a Ryzen processor with a Vega graphics card mini PC. I don't know, but then that's extra money in it. But I could definitely do with a new PC. Right, okay. What did you get up to? Was it did it cut off after Rastan? I'm not sure where it actually cut off because I was playing Battle Back Raid. Hopefully, you get Battle Back Raid on it. I think the the Mini. I think my capture card's a little bit funny with it. So I was playing this game. Can you, is the video okay and can you hear me fine? Hopefully. I am going to turn the screen overlay off, I think. Actually, I'm going to put the overlay on. Yeah, overlay is quite nice. Shaders, turn the shaders off. How are we doing, guys? Everything okay? I do have another PC. I should get that set up and use that for streaming. It's a bit newer. I'm going to put an SSD in there anyway, but might be an idea to get that set up and just use that as a streaming PC. Might do that actually. Cool. Happy days. Right, yeah, Battle Back Raid. I don't know whether you see me playing this last time, but I was playing it. But it looked like the screen cut off. See, this is sort of a sequel. What I was saying is sort of a sequel to Battle Back Raid. So Battle Gregor. It's a really cool game. There is a scoring system to this as well, which you can jump in by killing big enemies. And then you can stay in it by either dying, killing big enemies, or bombing. Ah, right, okay. Cool. Yeah, Battle Back Raid's really good. I have played it quite a bit. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I'm in that. I might have been in that scoring mode then. You'll soon see if I get in it, because on the left hand side you'll see a load of numbers appearing. Over there, but oh well. Need to blow them things up. Those little things I'm picking up are my bombs. You've got to collect a load of them to make a full bomb. Ah, can't believe it, do they? Try to go forward the bomb and then try again now. Yeah, I was cutting my headset off as well, so I might put the headset back in the PC. Go for the one I normally use. Yeah, this is one of those games I would love M2 to do a short triggers game on. Same with Ibarra Black Label and Batsugan, not Batsugan, Arm Police Batrider, which I'll have a go next time. That's a really nice game as well. So this game does have rank as well, so the more enemies you kill, the more power-ups you pick up, the harder the game actually gets. It is a trick to score really high on this boss as well, but I can't remember how to do it. Guy. Slow down is good. Slow down is your friend. Quite a lot of bombs. I was just about to say, you've got to watch because these guys will snipe you as well. Scraping the bullets in, you can do it. Oh, I'm in the scoring mode. In the bomb because it gives you a much bigger bonus. No, I'm out now. Goodbye, last hit. Oh, back in it. To keep in this scoring mode, you can die. You can basically suicide. Can score high doing it as well. Have to get forward right now. surprised I'm staying in the scoring mode. Oh, that's a bit nasty. See the points you can get for bombing. I've got no chance of reading the chat while playing it. Bomb up here, there's a plane that turns up here. You can also pick up the little gold things dropping. Keep picking them up, they double. You get a really good score off them, but they're not easy to keep collecting. If you drop one of them, they drop back down to the standard value. There is quite a few little secrets on this, scoring wise, but I've forgotten a lot of them. I've forgotten how to do them. So, if I start killing big enemies now, especially with a ball, I'll start getting a really good score. Some enemies coming up here. I've never actually managed to finish it. I've got to the last level. Don't really want to get infected that much. Definitely won't get through that. Yeah, it would be wicked if they did a port of this. Yeah, the rank system's a nightmare. The rank system's in here as well. But it's not quite so harsh. But in Gregor, if you just play through the game, it is very hard to get the rank really high. Some of the replays on that game though, that game is probably the most cunning shooting 'em up ever made. So one more game of this. Do team edit, so we'll have that one, and yeah, there's so many secrets in Battle Gregor, it's insane. I think the next game they made, which is sort of in this series, is Ibarra. Like ideally, you just want to collect this and just don't bother collecting any more products. So I might just do it for that. Stay low powered. I can't remember the trick. There's a trick to get really high score off this. can't remember how to do it. Oh, train level, cool. Yeah, I do like Battle Gregan. It's a great game that is, but it's hard as nails. The best person in the world on it, that's I can't remember her name now. She's amazing at it, but I say she, but she's amazing at it, but she's been playing it for like 20 years. Can't remember his name, not Nemo. Can't remember his name though. Her name, sorry. Some nice extra points up there. Tricky beating those two gun counts there if you haven't got a bomb. Didn't make out then. Now I'm just about. I feel like this game is also pretty good. Didn't have many more fragments there. Gotta watch this, it keeps changing your side weapons, you can put them in different configurations, and this game swaps the configurations quite often. Oh, that was close. Yeah. You want to collect the stuff, you don't want to get sniped by these things. Oh, that's silly. Well, that's Battle Gregan, isn't it? Not Battle Gregan, Battle Backraid. Gregan on the mind. Yeah, but that's the one hard thing about Battle Gallagher, isn't it? Is the bullets. They're an absolute nightmare. But what we're going to have a go of now, because I also really like this game, and I wish M2 would do this game as well, is... I've gone past it. Armed Police Batrider. I really hope they do that at some point, because I'm going to buy that straight away if they do. Why can't I see it? Oh, it's AR. I'm sure Batrider was on here. Arcanide, no. Aha, Armed Police Batrider. Which version? That's the question. B revision. See if that works. Yeah, cool. Right, I'll turn the scan lines back off again. So I've got them set. Yeah, I really hope that shot triggers will do this as well. This game is great. I'll just have to put on the full version of the extra ships. I might reload the ROM in a minute because I want the one with the extra ships. Which one would that be then? Older version, Korean, world version maybe? December 22nd, 97. Let's try that one. It's one of them, like Battle Backraid has got unlocked ships from some of their other games. So I'll turn the shaders off again. Right then, here we go. Lights in! Yeah, cool.
Violent City.
This game is really good. There's loads of tricks to this game as well. Battle Gallagher as well. Same method. Yeah, the birds, bonus birds, they're basically by ear. If you do it like that, you get a bird. You get a bonus by ear as well. Oh, that was bad. I mean, probably these arcade games, some of the volume goes up and down, so maybe a bit too loud to hear my voice. Let me know if it is, I'll turn it down. sound is quite loud on this game. Quite hard together. Can blow quite a lot of the side panels and stuff off the bottom, especially much. Depending on how you do the levels, the bosses can be a little bit different as well. Recommend these fragments as possible to the bomb. The bomb there to get those extra points as well, like the 3 bosses. Big. Good. Yeah, it's awesome this game, it's really good. Loads of bomb fragments in this stuff. Still gotta watch it on this slope. bit more lenient on the medals in this game. Can get secret bosses in this as well. Alright mate, thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure. Take it easy. Like that. I tried to get to like that. Please continue. Please continue. Please now. What game is? That's Rider. That's Rider. You made it good. Up game. Love that one. Dale, Vamos. Yeah, that's a really good shoot map. I could sit here and play this for hours. Really good game. Right, so what was I going to try? Ninja Baseball Batman. Is that actually on you? Ninja Baseball. Good night. Night Slashers, if that doesn't work. Ninja Baseball Bat. Does it work? IREM games, a little bit touchy on you. So it may not work. Seems alright. It might be a bit slow, the IREM drivers on you are just not great. Yeah, it doesn't. Ah, that's a shame. It's a shame because that's a really nice game. Maybe it works in MAME. If not, Night Slashers. This is a game I haven't really played much myself, but it does look really good. It's a really gory beat 'em up. I'll get rid of the shader again. So you can set that to always be off, but I quite like it. So let's see if this game runs alright. No. No, it doesn't. See, some games are a little bit dodgy. But what we'll do is we'll go to MAME and we'll try it in MAME. You never know whether it'll actually work in MAME, so let's try Ninja Baseball Batman first. Let's see if that's actually on you. Hey Daz, how's it going? It doesn't start doing the games, does it? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll try it on you a second, if it is on you. Which doesn't look like it is. Yes, it is. I'll see if it runs on you. Ah, so you can't get that PC working then? It just won't work on your telly, will it? That's a bit of a bummer, that is, because it worked really nice on you. Does this work in MAME? Well, that looks a bit slow. Or maybe not. I have no idea who the best character is. Not a game I've played much, but it does look really good. Ooh. Right, okay. I'll go back to the other one now then. Yeah, that's not good.
Hit me.
Is that in Final Burn that it's alright? Any luck on a different HDMI? I think it's just running a little bit slow. It looks a little bit slow. It's alright, is it? I think it's running a bit slow though. Yeah, it could be. My game I played much, but it does look really cool. It looks cool, this game though. You actually get this kind of thing. That was you have it. That's a bit of a shit net basically. Rádio. Ah, that's power. Just seem a little bit slow, huh? Let's try a different character. Maybe not then. Maybe. The only other thing I can think of trying is I'll see if I can find one of those 4K HDMI cables I've got. Give that a try. Ooh, that's slow. This game might be right on the edge of what it's capable of actually doing. All characters in this game, right? Yeah, I'll have a look. I got one, I'm sure I know where it is as well. I'm sure I got a couple of monster cables. They're like ridiculous price monster cables. I don't know why I've got them. I have for nothing, so I can't complain. But yeah, I'm sure I got a really nice monster cable. 4K one. Oh, that's a big kick. Oh, the one jumping in, that's bothered you. I'll, when I die in this, I'll have a quick look through it now. I know where it is if I got it, so... Yeah, you can do, frozen by squid. This game's based on a comic, isn't it? Gander, so I cable now. Night Striker. Night Striker's a nice game. Actually, let's go back to Final Burn. Is Night Slashers completely slow, or is it just the menu? Right, one sec. If I've got it, I know exactly where it is. Right, it's definitely not that box. If I've got one, it's in this box. Look, what's that? Normal one. Pure AV HD HDMI. Oh, them ones are pretty pricey. I don't think they're 4K ones, or maybe I've used it. Nope. Yeah, maybe I have, but I did have a shorter one. Actually, where would I have used that? I did have a short 4K one. It was only about, like, I don't know, half a metre long, something like that. Where's that gone? What did I do with that? I definitely didn't use it for anything. Or did I? That's the question. I'll have another look in the morning. I'm sure I had a shorter 4K one. Don't think I used it. Was using it in my TV. So I took it out of the TV. What did I do with it? That's the question. Hang on. I think I may have found it. Yeah, I've got one beer. What's it called? Ultra HD. Ultra HD cable. Might be worth giving this cable a try. This one supports 4K 60. It might actually be 4K 120 as well. Ridiculous, these cables, how much they cost. I think this cable is about 80 quid, which is mental. Yeah, it might be worth giving it a try, see if it'll work. See, this should definitely support this. This supports everything, so it's at least a USB 2.0 cable. I don't think it's a 2.1. I've got one of them. That's in my PlayStation. They're like 50 quid as well. 2.1 cables. Crazy. Actually, I think the one I've got in my PlayStation cost about 70 quid, which is nuts for a cable. I'm sure I had a shorter one as well. I had two of them. I had a slightly shorter version. I'll have a browse for that tomorrow, I think. Let me just double check in here. There are cables all over the place. This game is supposed to be night slashes. What's going on? I want night slashes. Yeah, I think I've got another one somewhere as well. I'll have a look. I'll have a browse. Right, anyway. This is definitely not the one I wanted to play. Yeah, alright. So worth a try and see if it actually works. Oh, that was oh, it's a deco tape game. That's interesting. Yeah, worth a try. That if it don't work with that cable, and that's a it's a proper 4K cable, Ultra HD one. So I seem to own a lot of Ultra HD cables, but no Ultra HD TV. I do know. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I do know a friend who likes giving away cables. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. He's a very nice man. I got to give him a. Right. Anyway. Let's see if this sorts itself out when we get to the game. No, it's a shame because this is a really nice game as well. Will be cheaper than a new TV. It's a shame it's slow. Shame. Shame we can't play that because that's a really nice game. Should I give our tech that? I'm gonna give our Deco cassette tape game a go. Yeah, these were mad. These Deco arcade machines. They were basically an arcade machine with a tape inside it, and the game is actually on a little tiny tape. And you did have to wait for it to load. I don't want to wait for it to load now. Oh yeah, that's really nice, that is. That's a game I haven't played much either. G.I. Joe, okay. I've read now this Guy Apollos, which is really good. G.I. Joe, there it is. This young Stephen, give me a text. What's he got? Taps on eBay, charging 80 quid. One offset of game seems. I think he wants the Game Gear Mini. He keeps talking about it today. Pointless. It's too small. Yeah, Konami games are good. Right, I want to turn the shader off again. Yes. Oh, who to have? That's the question. Oh, you. Duke. Scarlet. Let's go with Duke, shall we?
Mission 1.
Yeah, the Konami driver in this game is really good.
Yo, Joe!
Yo! You got a big missile button. Right, you've got two buttons. Two buttons together? No. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ah, bugger. How do I get that back off? I didn't want to do that. Hang on, let's go back. I'm not going to be able to get that off screen now, will I? Okay, how do I get that off? May have just screwed up main.
Yo, Joe!
Right, okay. How did I get into that menu? That's the question. God, what button did I set up to do it? Hang on, one sec. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back into that menu now. Which would have been quite useful. Ah, bummer. I'll just play for now anyway.
Mission 1.
At least I haven't set it to the fire button, which is...
Yo, Joe!
I should be able to back over the top if it comes to it. I'll blow that up, right, okay. Yo, Joe! Oh, damn, didn't collect the weapon. Got a weapon. What's going on? Oh, that was a big missile. That was lucky. Seems quite good fun. There's the bosses and two of them.
It's now or never.
Big flame. Ooh. He's gonna fly now. Okay.
Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe! Yeah, it seems quite cool though. They are quite interesting, these type of games. quite a lot of enemies on the screen at once as well, isn't it? Yeah, I think Steve might want the Game Gear Mini things. It seems a bit of a waste of money, really. Too small. Oh, good job I hit that grenade then. Scaling's pretty nice on this. Yo! Should use my bomb ration. I had a few bombs there as well. Ooh, lasers. Is there any difference between the characters on you? Or are they all pretty roughly about the same? Oh, that was a big bullet. I've seen that coming a mile off as well. Like that one. Seems quite a fun game. Can blow up a lot of things, can't it? Big lasers. Water fire, very nice. That'll be handy. Ah, no, a plane killed me. I did about the same, I think. I might try a different character. Should green bars? Ah, green bars give you missiles, see? What's he saying? Game. Terrorism. Snake eyes. Let's try the woman oak tree. Yo, Joe! Oh, green bars, he said, for missiles, wasn't it? I see. Ooh. Is this a time to mention that I actually really like the G.I. Joe movies? They're super cheesy, but they're really good fun to watch. They're just like over the top crazy action, which you can't fault sometimes. Maybe I should use my grenades a bit more, the missiles. Oh, you got it better then. Oh, it's frozen again, have it? Okay, hang on. See if I can get it coming back a minute. It's not playing game tonight, is he? Oh, hang on. Why is there... Hmm. Hang on. Video's gone off a minute, so let's see if it comes back on. Yeah, my Elgato's doesn't like this PlayStation Mini playing for too long. Come on, come back on. Ah, it's a pain to get it back on now. Yeah. Bet you, if I unplug this, it'll crash. Uh, can you hear my voice? Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, I think I'll plug it back in the actual PC. Other than my 7-port switch I've got. Even though it's powered. Plenty of power on that switch. It's got like 5 amps. Right, okay. Hopefully you can still hear me. And we'll... Yeah, cool. Marvellous. Oh! At least my PC boots up half decent, so... If we can use the missiles to survive other missiles, like. Probably I've got to shoot them. Ah, damn. Alright.
Yo, Joe!
I've got auto fire. Awesome. This seems quite fun, this does. I've got plenty of missiles. More destruction going on. Ah, the little one had me.
Yo, Joe!
If I can get a bit further than I did last time. Ah, didn't think I'd get it then. It blew up a lot of stuff. Oh, you got shot then. Blow the red crates up? Yeah. They don't give you anything else. Oh, and they got me in. Down. Oh, further than I got last time.
Don't get me mad!
Gotta be weary of a man that wears a wetsuit normally on land. Not saying I've never done it, mate, but yeah. A lot of enemies around. Ooh. I should have used a missile, I think. Ah, nearly. Yeah, it is quite cool. Let me never go from the beginning. Let's have snake eyes.
Mission 1.
Yo, Joe!
Yeah, they all seem about the same, don't they, basically? It's good when you get that auto fire. Use my missiles a bit more, I think. Yeah, I quite like it. It seems quite cool. Remember Yo Joe stuck in my head now. Yo Joe. Oh no! Couldn't get in the way of that then. The R icon is the alt player.
It's now or never.
He's moved in the comics, is he? Yeah, that's quite weird.
Yo, Joe!
Yeah, that is a bit odd if he's moved in the comics. Yo, Joe! Stuck in my head. Oh. Need a bit of dust then. Keep forgetting you can actually shoot the power-ups as well, can't you? You blow that up? Yeah, you can. You can get health back as well then. Oh no, I forgot they fire. You do get quite a lot of missiles as well, don't you? So can be a little bit sparing with them. Oh, off-screen snipe. I would up. Forgot him got the auto fire no more. Ah, I didn't see that. I wasn't too busy looking in the background. For you again. 7 missiles this time. Maybe that is all you can say.
Don't get me mad!
Where is he? Taking that really well. Oh, bullet, bullet, bullet. Ninja all over the place. Oh, I just want to get past it. Yes.
Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe! Maybe that says Yo, Joe means everything. Everything he wants to say, he says with Yo, Joe. Coming out for a pint tonight? Yo, Joe! How did your work go today? Yo, Joe! He says it with a different feeling. Fully loaded with missiles. You collect more than 9, doesn't look like it. Okay, so I better start using it. It probably looked really impressive back in the arcades at the time. Oh, that was really close. Long bullet then. Ah, got quite far. Ah, got any more credits left? Yo, Joe! So one more go then with the other character. I know it's probably going to be exactly the same, but one more go. Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe! Yo, Joe!
Have a conservative for there.
Mission 1.
You got the same voice?
Yo,
No, we
Joe!
haven't. Yo, Joe! Sounds like he's been smoking for a long time. Is auto fire a little bit faster, or is it just me? Yo, Joe! I found you managed to get on 1 credit so far, Daz. Quite like it. I can get by a grenade then, I wasn't quite sure. Oh, bullets.
It's now or never.
Oh! Flame to the face. Got the end duties there then. I thought that might be slightly dodgy staying in front today.
Yo, Joe!
Yo, Joe! 2-2, that's pretty good. Have I actually got off the first level yet? Stay out the way of them things. Ah, I seen that bullet as well. Why did I walk into it? Don't walk into that bullet. Quite a lot to concentrate on, really, isn't it? You're looking in the foreground as well to kill everything, and then you got the stuff flying around in the sky. Seen that laser fight right at the last minute. Right, okay, we're at the boss. Right, I thought so. How many sections to the first level then? Like 3 or 4, is it?
Don't get me mad!
Just about a fire then. It's close. Right, how long this starts? Oh. Ah. Oh, there's 3 to each level, is it? Right, okay. I might come back to this. It's quite good fun. But I think it's time for me to go. It's 12 o'clock. I gotta get up and do some work tomorrow. Which is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem quite cool. Oh. God knows how to get back into that menu now. Oh, like that.
Mission 1.
Actually, that's a bit easier. That button and that one. That button and that one. 2 buttons and start. I can live with that.
Yo, Joe!
Yo, yo! Right, anyway guys. Cheers. That was a PlayStation Mini, which is quite interesting. And gotta go back to playing 2600 games? No. No. There are some that are quite good, but there you go. Right, and cheers for joining, guys. Sorry about the disruptions a couple of times, but we got there in the end. I think I'll plug some of the things back to my PC and see how that goes, and I may set up that other PC and maybe just use that for streaming. That might be an idea. So, alright, cool. Right, and guys, I shall probably see you next weekend. We'll have another stream like I normally do. Right, cheers, guys.